My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Blueprints. In the last episode, we set up a couple of really exciting things for ourselves. We got our last blessing of the monk, giving us the ability to draft outside the house a room that we ended our run in, and we ended our run in the foundation to see what it would do. So we'll see. I also, in the last run, managed to remove 11 crates. 4 crates the run before that, as well as 1 crate in my very first run from the tunnel. Okay, yeah, and we can see we can get much deeper in here now. So how many more do I need to go? Ooh, that looks important. That's not going to remove itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 more? That's also one of my highest priorities because that's clearly unique. I've been very luckily getting pretty early setups for my laboratories, as well as consistently being offered the outcome of removing a crate. Very lucky with that. And now we'll see what happens if you use the blessing of the monk to spawn a foundation in the outer room. I really hope this doesn't just brick my game. It says does not reset each day. Well. I can't even try and go down there because there's no way to access the backside of this in order to actually send that down. Damn. Damn. Yeah, no, I can't walk around or anything like that. Well, so be it. Unfortunately, now I want to get to other outer rooms as quickly as possible, so I could see this run. Ooh. Mail room. Your package is being delivered, but there's also coat check, giving us the emerald bracelet this quickly. You know what? Yeah. Give me the emerald bracelet. I would like to not have to pay anything to draft anything, ever. I can't take mailroom. I definitely need a courtyard here. Kennel. Hello, friend. Ooh, big spot there as well. Here's our corner piece. It is treasure trove. Great way to gain a bunch of money. Insanely easy to exploit the hell out of a showroom, should I manage to get one to show up. But before that, let's head to a commissary and buy some items from that. Running shoes, a sleeping mask, a sledgehammer, and magnifying glass are great. Huge smattering of general use items there. That's the security. It does lead in the wrong direction. All of these terminate, unfortunately, though. But security will give me the ability to set up our... I don't have a keycard yet, so I'll make the keycard system both low and also unlocked. And then I'll log into the laboratory. I have been getting insanely lucky, so I couldn't possibly just expect that I will get another crate removal related thing here, especially one that I can trigger constantly. But if I do, I'll be very happy about it. You spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. That doesn't happen. Every time you view your map, lose 10 steps, and then a letter will be drafted to the delivered to the mailroom. I didn't get the mailroom, but I will hopefully. For each room with a fireplace, you draft out a small chest. I'm never going to spend 2 or more gems drafting a room because I literally can't. Unless I check my emerald bracelet and then go back to using gems intentionally. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. I do like the idea of that. Give me for each room with a fireplace I draft, because there's at least 4, and there's at least 4 common ones, rather. And I don't think I've drafted any of them. Treasure trove, court. Yeah, no, I've drafted 0 of them. So very usable still. Shovel. I mean, funeral parlor leads in the right directions. Passageway leads in all the right directions as well, though. 1 more right direction, and right direction amount counts a lot right now. Hallway also leads back in a very useful direction for us, so I'll definitely take that. But I'm going to be heading into the passageway to try and draft out towards the wall. Mailroom. Yep. Amateur lockpick kit and the brass compass. Again, 2 more very useful items. I am very keen to see more letters spawn, because this is something I've also looked at, like, that's got to be a unique outcome, right? Ooh. Archives and library. I really don't want to hit library this early. Sorry, archives this early, rather. I'll take library. Oh. Didn't know you'd have a chest in here. Oh, a smattering of gems as well. Thank you kindly. I'd love to get study, because then I can actually use my gems for something. Granted, it's an incredible amount of rerolls, but I think that's worthwhile. L'Orealis the Bloom, twin chests. I'm not going to take Draxus. Garage, chapel, foyer. It's just got to be chapel. It leads into the right direction for us. I now do need to start thinking about drafting specifically furnaces. There we go. 10. A letter has been delivered to the mailroom. I'll take foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Sure. Don't seem to be able to pick that lock. That's okay. I can see if that lock is even locked from this side. Yeah, and that one's already down, so even accessing the other side of the foundation wouldn't allow us to lower the other foundation outside, I don't believe. Great hall that is fully unlocked. I mean, yes, I just need the rooms that much. I'll absolutely take a bunch of keys for freeze. Tunnel. No, I think not. Give me pantry. Kitchen and Nook are both pointing in the wrong direction for me, unfortunately. I'll take kitchen. Bacon and eggs, club sandwich, yeah. Just having access to a morning room is pretty useful. Drawing room. New letter is being delivered. %. Give me the closer of Joya, and I will try and draft. I mean, kitchen and pantry have literally both just been drafted, so it's only furnace adjacency to here that could be relevant for us. Throne room without a cost. Vestibule will be fully open as well. Okay, I got a lot of directions available to me now. So if this gave me furnace, I wouldn't be particularly mad. Well, dining room, however, is... I wish dining room was one of the rooms that it cared about. Definitely can't use Mechanarium just yet. I really want to, I just can't. Morning room, and it leads in the correct direction for us. Thank you. Otherwise, I've just got this one hallway leading into this whole area. A freezer at the end of this run would be absolutely ideal. Definitely can't just terminate with a vault right now. Just gonna use a normal key on this one. I don't think I need the silver key here. Bedroom, wrong direction. Sure. Take the wine cellar. Showroom. Leads in the right direction. I love getting Moon Pendant, one of my favorite pickups. Chronograph and Silver Spoon, definitely not relevant. The Master Key could be, though. Armory. It has a fireplace. And a lot of very useful pickups for us. Could have had the axe still. Didn't have the axe, unfortunately. Funeral Parlor, it leads up in the right direction. It will block a space for us, but I like it. It's also another furnace. Gems are in the black box, says this one. This statement is of no help at all. Interesting. I believe inherently that has to be false. This box and the blue box are both false. So if this is true, then it's false. So it can't be. So it's false. And it says this and the blue box are both false. That doesn't necessarily tell us anything about the blue box. That tells us this is false. This one says the gems are in the black box. This one says this statement is no help at all. It can't be of no help at all. Fundamentally, I believe that. So this is also false, so this is true, and this suggests that they're in the black box. Don't have the lockpick for that. It's okay. I also need to get back to the mailroom to actually read all of these letters. Dinner's served. East Wing Hall will get us the ability to approach the corner. Pool hall, laundry room, lab. I'll happily take pool hall and solve another puzzle. These are going to give me a trophy eventually. 17, 20 minus a third of each of those is 10. Okay, so that's an inversion there. So it's 3 minus 1 times by 6, 12. Inversion is 21, and then minus 2 gets to 19. A third of 1 minus a third of 1 times 20. Got it, 0. Plus 6, a third of 18. I'm intentionally going to take the walk-in closet again, hoping... Ooh, hang on. That's only... Oh, there we go. There's also money there. I was like, that's not enough items. I'm taking the pool hall rather. I'm taking the walk-in closet, and I took it hoping for a safe deposit key. We didn't get one. That's okay, though. Oh, coupon book. Didn't even notice you there, buddy. I don't have an aquarium, so I'm not going to get an additional 10 steps for this, but I will take the 35 that it's offering. I'm going to draft the final room out of the parlor. And then I'm going to head back down to the mail room. Solarium. I think I might redraw here, looking for something that's actually got a use. Workshop. Honestly, I think I'm better served by the hallway closet. There's no problem, I think, right now that is reliant on me solving it with a thing from the workshop that I haven't otherwise got the ability to influence. Like, if I need fire, I can get it from the torch. I don't need to create the burning glass. Pour exemple. Also a couple of chests in the hall in. Ah, here's the letters. Oh. 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 Okay.
Simon, my name is Randolph Maw. I am the lead lab technician at Cinca, and I have worked at the Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you've found our humble lab and begin to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from outside. All off-site connections to network terminals have been disabled during your stay.
Outdated information. I fixed that.
There has been much speculation amongst the staff about the progress you're making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported to them that you've been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and I'll continue sending letters with helpful tips for you.
Arc Ares, we weather together in commemoration of opening the 5th zone power plant, the Contessa. Okay, so you are definitely an industrial nation, Arc Ares. You are definitely stormy. I also know your sigil, I also know your color, so the only thing I don't know about you is your method of transportation. But I think we can try and... I think we can solve that.
Hey, Simon. It's Randolph again. Randolph Marr. From Cinca? In my last letter, I mentioned the network terminal, but it actually completely slipped my mind to give you the password. Even with all the offsite connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local access network to get different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where it's located on the estate, which you'll likely find very useful. The network password is Swan Song. Happy hunting. Randolph.
Turtleback travel. Vera has turtleback travel.
Yes!
One of you had to.
Um,
Whoa, 9 up, 3 up? Oh, 9 up, 3 up, got it. That's the thing in the lab.
Simon, not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling around with it. This contraption is the central control for the power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've served as an emergency power source for the community, and we have modest hydroelectric capabilities with a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room and utilize our steam ducts to connect to the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it if you should feel inclined to experiment.
Morjai, we've seen that one before.
Simon, in case it's useful to you, here's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we ended up building a duct system to be quite flexible. And if you look along the ceilings in many rooms, you'll be able to see that they have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align these rooms together in an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler room itself and its intended destination are on opposite sides of the house. Simon, let me know if I'm writing you too much. I'm never really good at gauging where the line of impropriety is, and for all I know, maybe the help I'm offering you with these letters is unwanted. Maybe you're perfectly fine without my help.
So far, so yes. Everything you've offered me, I've already known.
It's been a bit of a moral quandary for me as I've written these, as I'm fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you on your quest. Still, if it was that important, I have to believe he'd have the foresight to specifically instruct us not to interfere. Nothing ever deterred him from that level of supervision in the past, and working alongside him for over a decade, I'd like to imagine that we were friends and that I knew him well. In conclusion, I think he would have found the level of help I've offered well within the acceptable range. I haven't spoken too much about him since his departure, and I know you didn't know him that well, but as soon as you're ready, I'm gonna have plenty of stories to tell. He was a fearless businessman with a great respect for invention. Of all the laboratories I worked in, I can tell you that Mount Holly was a gem, and I'm hoping that we can continue that work when you've taken the reins. But I won't get ahead of myself. You still have to find the 46th room.
Do I? Do I? I don't. I already did that. And back?
All right.
I was looking for more fireplaces, if at all I can get them. That said, I don't really truly expect to. Oh, wow. All of these immediately terminate. Yeah, I'm going to redraw from here, thank you. I would like to go forwards. I can use Secret Passage to do that, to get all the way to the wall. I will do that. I'm just not certain what I want to put on the other side. I actually can't think of a useful one to put there. I'll take green thumb. Cool. 1, 2. I'm gonna take the aquarium. It's truly not gonna matter though. I've only got a couple more rooms that I can even draft in this run. I think I might try and do like a couple much quicker runs, because I found last episode that was very effective as well. Because if I want to get more of these experiments complete, then yeah. Quicker runs are significantly more useful for that. Westwing Hall continues leading up. Interesting. Oh, right. Yeah, no, this one has been boarded over. Yeah, of course. Mount Holly Gift Shop opens in the correct directions as well. Gets us all the way up to the corner. Conservatory! Absolutely, I'd take that. Great hall that leads in the right directions. Guess what I'm really looking for is... Ooh. Trophy room. You are very costly, but you do give gems. I'm going to make you maybe unusual rather than rare. Ballroom. You can be a way to completely bypass gems as a cost. I'm going to make you standard. Chamber of Mirrors. I'm also going to make you unusual rather than rare. I want you to turn up a little more commonly. Workshop. Sure. Oh, there's another thing in this room? Is it just money? Oh, no, it's not even showing another thing in this room anymore. Got it. I mean, I'll just look at whether or not any of these seem like they have the ability to merge with anything else. The game has told me that I found all of the contraptions, but it is still, I believe at least, worth my while to consider the possibility that there is a secret one using some of these rare resources. Okay, I'm getting blinked at. What are you blinking at me for? There's a key somewhere? In the well? Lead us to it, lassie. It's not even in the previous room. It is in this room. That's further away from it. The closest I get is being in the corner actively. I wonder if it spawned in a location that I literally just can't reach or see. I'm pretty willing to give up on it because it's just going to be a coin or a key. What the hell? Oh. It's in the Great Hall. It's pinging off of the... Yeah. The other doors in the Great Hall. I did not turn entrance from the south on. I don't have any room that I necessarily want to end my run in. Yeah. So this one was just a comfy, get a bunch of mail in the mailroom. We also get some gems arriving to us tomorrow. So now that I have no influence over my outside room, I want to follow down one of the paths to try and complete something. So there's Tomb that I can spawn outside in order to get the key and then try and open her ladyship's diary. I think that's like a very, very important goal for us. There is also getting the Sanctum so that I can donate 61 coins in order... No. 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 You literally... Is my save file bricked now? Have I lost? It did not reset my... Yep. Yep, my foundation is here. And... You're kidding me. I don't know what to do about this. I thought it would be an interesting thing to try. I didn't think it would break my game. I'm going to take the opportunity to very quickly Google to see whether or not I've actually completely screwed the 50-plus hour run. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, I'm not bricked. There is apparently something that happens to stop this from being a problem. Good. Thank heck. I was actually a little terrified. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. We keep going. Self-igniting torch and sledgehammer. Interesting. I kind of don't want to draft the den just because if I get the Fireblaze drafting, I would like to still have the den available, but I'm just looking for a PC, ideally. I can't believe it. Whoops. Yep, whoops. Lost my emerald bracelet in the coat check. That's fine. I have enough money. I'll get it back later. Commissary items for sale. Absolutely. Shovel, magnifying glass, set of gems easily. I'll take individual gems as well. Ooh, foyer. I do like hallway doors always being unlocked. significantly more comfortable with that now that I have the pool hall. And I would love to get the pool hall in this corner, please. Look, I'll take laboratory. The ability to get my experiments up and running. Yeah, for each fireplace. Oof. Oh. Permanently increase your lockpicking skills. I like that. First time you enter each room on the 9th rank, permanently increase your lockpicking skills, I think is the way to go for us. I can trigger that 5 times. With relative ease. Security. Yeah, I'm going to leave open by taking security here. The possibility that we can draft a mechanarium in this run. Showroom. Sure. Absolutely. I just now need like a single treasure trove to turn up and I'll be able to afford everything in there. I've got rerolls on both of the exits coming out of this room as well. Very handy. I suppose I should take the gem from this one. $15.04 and give to me. Bedroom, nook, or redraw? Give me a redraw. Pool hall, thank you. So I've already got foyer opening everything, but now great halls are both common, because I made them common themselves, and there's 2 of them in the pool. Very useful. 18 is 18. Ah, we're finally getting rounding. Hell yes. Okay, so 20 minus a third, and then round that to the nearest ones digit. That's just still 20. 18 divided by 10 is 1.8. Round that to the nearest digit is 2. 11 rounded to the nearest tens is 10. I'm assuming I round up. Yeah, it's after each step. It's got to be after each step. So this is 23 rounded to the nearest gives us 20. Nearest 10 spot, that is, rather, gives us 20. 10 times by 14 is 140. Round that to the nearest 100 is 100. Divide that by 10 is 10. 10 times 6 is 60. Round that to the nearest 100 is 100. Divide that. Yeah, that is divide. Divide that by 20 and you get 5. Ooh, secret garden key. Ooh, piece of candy. Dining room? Give me chapel. I'll be drafting out of the north of the drawing room personally. Oh, okay. I will take utility closet. And now security is no longer a problem for us. I still do want to get back over to security as well. Thankfully here I have the ability to redraw. Oh boy. Okay, things are getting a little dicier than I wanted them to. I have exactly 1 more room that I can go out. Big observatory. don't have a shovel yet, do I? No, I do. Just gotta get to that place. I do have to get up to the final rank as well. That's, like, really important here. L'Orealis, Clovis, Farmer's Apple, and Diamondus Minor. Very useful pickups there. Now, keycard security system, make the security level high. Thank you. They are unlocked, though. Moon pendants available. Ornate compass, chronograph, and silver spoon. I'm mostly hoping to get the moon pendant. I just like keeping the benefit from it. Pantry, funeral. Definitely can't take the garage, so I'll take the pantry. Library heading back into a corner. Coat check. I've got to take spare bedroom because otherwise I have only one exit that I can hit without bricking the run. Great hall, perfect position for it. Literally all of the doors have to be open already because of the foyer. One entrance. Funeral parlor leading up and out. Library leading down and in. It's got to be up and out. Even if I do have major gaps in my building, I do just need to get to the final rank. Hallway literally opens in all the directions I needed it to. I can draw 2 dead ends here if I want. Guest bedroom, 10 additional footsteps. Sure. Also no item in there. Oh, I guess I don't get the 10 footsteps unless I go in though, so. Treasure trove, that's all the money that I need to support showroom. Green memos in pink boxes are always false. Thanks for telling me. I was wondering. Like, it would make some kind of sense if you need the money, like the money from the treasure trove gives you the ability to buy the key that then opens this, so you still have to spawn the treasure trove a bunch of times. Like, I can see how that would make sense. It's just, I don't think Master Key is that item. I obviously can't take a hallway there. Bedroom leading out in the other direction. Not undoable. Take my lucky coin purse. Just a millisecond too late. Secret garden key. We're not over on the wall, so I can't use that. Boiler room. Will you let me rotate that? Just not the direction I want it to go, I guess, eh? Well, I do want to go to the wall, I think, more. So I will take that. patio terminates, clock tower terminates, freezer terminates. I can't rotate patio. Something about patio just can't be rotated. Don't know why. I'll reroll here. Office. Leads in the right direction. Has a gem in it as well. Excuse me. Kicked up a lot of dust when we moved this. Must have been a while since last we'd done. I mean, patio now leads back in the other direction, but it also spreads no gems. But it opens in a direction. That's all I need it to do right now. Oh, too old. Dig up the old turnip farm out here. It's got to be drafting studio. It costs 2 gems, and I don't think there's anything in there that yeah, literally. Potential new floor plans? The answer is no. Can I use courtyard? Yes! Perfect. Four gems, car keys, and other gems. Couple spots to dig. Ooh, ordinary key. Very useful. Worthless tin can. Slightly less useful. Gymnasium. I'm gonna rotate that. Yeah, now it's got 2 directions that might be useful for us. Being able to rotate things is so good. Can't use my special key on this one. Ooh. I'm gonna rotate the library and push over in that direction, because otherwise I'm gonna have difficulty accessing that. Nook. Rotate. I do need those keys. And hopefully this door is locked. Damn it. Ballroom will take all of my gems. I can't do that. Alright, I'm gonna take the second foyer out of the pool. And this one can be a dead end. Food for sale. Planetarium or a veranda. I'll take the greater chance of finding green items in green rooms, rather. Veranda has a dig spot with a couple pebbles in, 3 gems in a chest, as well as 1 more dig spot on our way out, which houses only 1 unremarkable rock. Oh, passageway. Good directions. Oh, I could have done dining room as well, actually. Maybe that would have been ideal, actually. Mate's chamber. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. I don't really want to draft that if I can avoid it. I'm going to take the walk-in closet and terminate this path. Come on, lockbox. Safety deposit key is not found, unfortunately, but I do get a telescope, so I can double activate our things from today. Ah. I'm going to take a secret passage to force a green room up here at the very end, and ideally it has the ability to lead us both left and right. There we go. Electric Eel Aquarium will do that. Skill in picking locks has improved by 1. North-facing compass. Great. Ooh, trophy room. Trophy room, and it leads in a good direction. Boudoir has rerolls, though. Yeah, Boudoir has rerolls. Permanent increase in lockpicking skill yet again. This was 1225. I will take the gem here. Only seems sporting. Last bedroom, armory, mailroom. I can't afford anything from the armory that would be worthwhile taking from the armory. So instead, I'm gonna get letters. Cool. So now I can see, yes, all of these letters are still here, the ones that we previously got. So I now need to just figure out how many letters I can spawn in this room, because all of them do appear to be unique and permanent as well. So I'm glad that I kept that as a thing, because I don't know if he will ever tell me anything that I don't know. I have already figured out all of the information he's told me via other sources so far. But I don't know, maybe. Okay, I got 2 more improvements permanent to my lockpicking skill that I can make. Gallery is the only one here that doesn't terminate our run immediately, so I will take gallery. What are you? Let's go back to my gallery page so I can pay my tithe. An 8-letter word. That means thinking. Think, ponder, realize. Infinity. Nails. Fin. Sins. Like, in feels like it's part of it. Maybe, should it? It can't even start with in, though. So, like, the closest I can give it is in being the second 2 letters. Tin. Rin. Nin. Min. I mean, min could be the opening for a bunch of things. Lin, less likely. Jin. Hin. Din. I still like empt. EMPT for empty. Empt. Emptsin. Site? I can see S-I-T-E, R-I-T-E, N-I-T-E, like it. There's a couple of different endings for this word easily, but ite, why would ite be part of the ending? Can't spell parasite. Literally only missing the P in the first column to do so. What if I just think, ponder, realize, manifests, faculty, create, explore, understand, concern. I'm just thinking of words that are related to the theme here and seeing if any of those could possibly be in our answer. Nope. Well, there's my screenshot. I'm gonna have to think about that outside of an episode. I just do not. I'm just not getting it. Oh, pushing in the right directions. Useful. Armory doesn't terminate our run. Freezer does. So it's got to be armory. So I do still have the self-igniting torch from the previous run, but it does not force the axe to be here. So maybe there's only a certain amount of axes you can get, so you literally don't just constantly force this room and money so that you can remove all of the costs of everything. Music room, which is in the right direction. Again, all I really care about right now is, does it go in the right direction? I didn't know keycard could be a major key that you'd give. I guess, in retrospect, it makes sense. Gun variance room. And then I'll draft whatever in the corner. Lockpicking skill has permanently increased. Oh, wow. I can't put a secret garden in the top space of the corner, of course. Ooh. Conservatory's here for adjusting floor plans, which I do really like, but there's also freezer. I have the igniting torch as well, so I'd be able to go into the freezer, ignite some stuff. It's not usually especially necessary, though. I do think starting the next run with just a couple of gems and stuff like that is probably better than another floor plan adjustment. I mean, yeah. There's nothing unique that I can do here that I haven't done previously, right? Seems to be the case. Alrighty. That is 5 increases to our lockpicking skill. Oh, did I make... No, I didn't make a check. Oh, no, I don't have a cloakroom. Damn it. That's okay. I could trigger the effect of the observatory again, but honestly, I don't need to. It won't really do anything. Does it matter where I call it a day right now? I also don't believe that does. So just call it. Mount Holly's Garden Shopping Center. 4 green rooms, 4 shop rooms, 44 total rooms, 9 racks reached, 78 steps taken, 11 items found. And in the next run, hopefully we will be able to resolve the foundation being in the wrong place at the moment. A special thanks this episode to Mr. Gibberish. Hopefully you've all been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see y'all next time.